What's going on up there? Are you confused? Then make sure to watch the entire Survivor game show series from the beginning to avoid any spoilers. Oh god, that is not good. Oh, I know exactly what to do about this. Listen up, dead contestants. I see what you're doing. Let's just say it won't be that easy to come back. You're all 60 miles away from Earth and only have a limited amount of oxygen left to use before you fully suffocate. Don't worry though, I'll help you out. Each minute you can use up your oxygen to do 2 of these actions at a time. You can either swim 10 miles closer to Earth, stay still and build up your swim so you travel 25 miles in your next turn, steal oxygen from another player if nobody else chooses to steal from them, protect yourself from being stolen from, push another player back up into space as you reach Earth so you're the only one who survives, or collect 35 sand dollars. Using these actions, you'll all be able to race back to Earth, but as soon as 2 players get back, I'm stopping all the oxygen supply and making sure the rest of you don't survive. I'll be waiting for my thanks down below. Have fun! First, the Dead Crab Cult gets to work planning things out. John tells the Dead Crab Cult members that their best bet is stealing oxygen while repeatedly building up and swimming. It's true, I designed it so that you'll always run out of oxygen before making it back to Earth, unless you steal from someone. So everyone in the Crab Cult attempts to steal oxygen from random dead players. John then realizes they can abuse the stealing rule. If they have 2 of the Dead Crab Cult members steal from them, then it'll cancel out, and nobody else will be able to steal from them either. Problem is, those 2 people need to waste their actions to do that. Meanwhile, Thunder tells Potato and Ramsey they're going with the same plan John had and stealing from Devilo. Potato says they should also collect on the minute they get back to Earth so they can get some money. Then, they secretly make an alliance with Just Thunder and say they should actually push last minute to betray Ramsey. This way, only they will get revived and Ramsey won't. The first minute passes and this is what happens. Legendary takes the lead, going the furthest while keeping the most oxygen. Next, Devilo and Gib tell the cult they were stolen from and failed their first steal, so they're very low on oxygen. John realizes there's no way they can get back to Earth at this point. Chicken suggests that they both just sacrifice themselves for him. He uses John's plan and says that they should both steal from him to prevent anyone else from doing so. The second minute passes. Chicken takes the lead for being the closest with the most oxygen. Chicken once again asks Devilo and Gib to steal from him, and they finally agree this time. Gib even says they're willing to have another crab steal the rest of their oxygen from them, and Tanker takes that opportunity. The third minute passes. Somehow, without any communication, 5 different players stole from Thunder all at once. Tanker joins the lead with Chicken, with Tanker stealing Gib's oxygen and both having the same amount. John then tells everyone that all 3 of their steals failed, so they probably won't have enough oxygen to make it. Omelette also lets them know that there's no hope for them, so this time Chicken asks both of them to steal from him. The 4th minute passes. Thunder, Chicken, Mechanic, and Tanker are all close to the end. Which one of them will make it? Chicken tells the cult that they and Tanker can make it, but Andrew needs to steal from them so they themselves are safe. They then privately ask Mechanic to do so as well, since they're basically out of oxygen. And they agree. Tanker asks Chicken why can't they be stolen from to keep them safe. Chicken says they're a more experienced crab, so they need the protection. It's time. The last minute. The last chance to survive. Who is gonna make it? Well, the contestant that made it back to Earth and is back in the competition is the Mighty Chicken and Tanker. Congratulations, you both win 1 life. Aren't you so happy to be back in this amazing competition? Don't think you can try to leave. The rest of you guys up there are all losing your oxygen. Have fun finally dying. Alright, new contestants, come with us to the new location. Welcome to the Mighty Chicken's Fortress, where we will begin the Round 9 challenge. This challenge, I divided you into the green and orange team. You can only communicate with your team and nobody else. Each team will vote for one of their members to become king. The king will have no way of losing a life and get an extra 5 sand dollars if they win any money. After the vote, the teams will then vote for a player on the other team to shoot each day. If a king is shot, the team that the king belongs to will collapse and the members of the other team will win 5 sand dollars. All players that can shot can no longer speak with the team or win any money, but they'll only lose a life if their team collapses. Oh, and one more thing. You can pay 5 sand dollars to spy on the other team's chat, but you won't be able to communicate with anyone at all. You can also pay 3 sand dollars to learn the name of one player on the other team who isn't the king. Now, let's see how our kings were decided. Meme and Azim instantly decide Tinker should become the king since it's unexpected. Hope they don't get any spies. Then Azim quickly comes up with a plan for the green team. They want the majority of their team members to buy betrayal to spy on the other team and see who's their king. Then they can all vote for that person to shoot and they'll win. Azim, Tinker, Tristan, and Noel agree and instantly spy on the other team. In the orange team, Max instantly notices the spies and makes sure the team doesn't discuss their king at all. Masrock comes with a plan to randomly choose their king so the spies won't know who it is. So they all randomly vote privately so even they don't know who will become king. And so the kings were decided. Tinker was voted the king of green team, of course, and Brizzle was voted king of the orange team since all the betas secretly voted for them. Now, let's see how the teams will shoot. The orange team is very careful to make sure their king isn't said in chat as there's now 4 spies. Brizzle pays 3 sand dollars to learn that Noel isn't the green team's king and they tell everyone. Masrock does the same thing and tells everyone Brayden isn't their king either. Max also does that and announces that War Bunny isn't their king as well. With this information, Brizzle and Squish suspect that Azim is their king since they only have 1 life left and the green team probably wants to protect them from losing it. Everyone agrees to shoot them. Meanwhile, in the green team, everyone organizes who they're voting for to make sure every person only has 1 vote. This way, the spies can vote for Orange's king with the majority. Now let's see who was shot. On the green team, Azim is shot. Whoopsie, that wasn't the king. On the orange team, Chicken is shot, but they're not a king either. Guess you'll both have to try again. Let's see what they do this time. Brayden realizes the green team spies probably didn't figure out the king. However, they still all decide to shoot randomly because they have no idea who the king is. Meanwhile, in the orange team, Max speculates that Tinker might be their king since they were just revived with 1 life and probably would want to be kept safe. Angel points out that the green team probably shot Chicken because they also thought they made the recently revived player their king. Now, who was shot this time? On the orange team side, Squish is shot, but uh-oh, they're not the king. Well, on the green team side, Tinker is shot. The king is assassinated successfully and King Brizzle survives. Sorry, Azim. That means your team collapses and you lose your last life. You're eliminated from Sand Season 2. Your schemes have cost you greatly. Oh, wait, I can't send you guys into space anymore. Hey, bro, Spaghetti Luigi, get over here. Anyway, you living orange team people get sand dollars, hooray! I know what you guys are thinking. Can we really trust that these dead contestants are really dead now? Alright, listen, why don't we just fly up there and go check for ourselves? Find out in the next episode how me and the contestants deal with space. Are the contestants actually dead this time? What kind of challenge could occur up there? Better watch that video to find out. Thanks Brizzle, Max Fecto, and the Mighty Chicken for supporting my channel by hitting that join button. Bye!